Happy Thursday. Welcome to this week's Commander's List, fellow numismatists and coin junkies. Let's get going. Starting out with an 1809 bust half, common date, nice grade, got nice blues and purples in here. A little bit darker if you're not into darker coins, but not bad dark. Although this is at the end of my acceptable darkness. I love the cameo contrast and I love the blue. And I also love the luster that's remaining on a VF coin. Anytime you can find nice luster on a VF coin, take a look at it. It usually means it's very original. 1809s are pretty common coins. There's some varieties that obviously are a little bit harder. But this one is the common variety, and it's $500. That's over CPG, but I would imagine this coin will go very fast, and it is probably going to be ordered multiple times. So get on it quickly if you want this. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, this is what I do every Thursday. It's my retail list of 12 of the top coins that I handle. Doesn't mean that they're the most expensive coins. Doesn't mean that they're always crazy. This week's list is actually pretty reasonable. Most of the coins are under $1,000, but they are the nicest, eye-appealing, and difficult coins based on my career in numismatics, and you get them all distilled here for you. So if you like this, hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell everybody. All right, 1903S, tougher date, Barber $50. Just that nice, light, original brownish gray. Good eye appeal on this coin. I bought this coin because I know how difficult it is, and I just don't see them very much. I paid $330 for it. That's over CPG. I'm offering it here at $365. You know, maybe it won't sell, but I think that it will because people are looking for this value of coin, something that's rare and underappreciated. I mean, it's got nice color. Look at the nice color. Just a cool piece if you're looking for a mid-grade Barber set. $365. All right, Fatty Alert. Nice 36S. Semi-key date. I wouldn't call it a key. This coin pretty much is non-existent in mint state 67, so 65 and 66 is where most people will hang out. Very original, just real light toning. Probably sat in an envelope for a little bit. Very clean field. Decent axis, great eye appeal, good holder, holograms all there. Really pretty coin, and won't completely break the bank. It's not cheap at $950, but I think that the market will bear that. Also a very popular coin in today's market. Okay, commemorative, the only commem in this week's list. The always popular Stone Mountain, 65. This coin's properly graded, 65. Can't really see it in a 6 holder, not quite enough luster. NGC might call it that, especially if somebody gave it a bath, but I love it how original it is right now. It's a very nice looking coin. $350. All right, 1883 XF45 Hawaiian dollar. Killer skin, killer originality, nice luster, a little bit of cert cameo. Kalakaua in all of his glory. $1. What is the sanctity of the land is preserved in righteousness? I think that's what it is. I used to have that memorized. I used to live in Hawaii. Dollars were by far of the denomination, the standard denominations, not like the 12.5-cent piece, the nickel, but of the standard denominations, the hardest to find in nice condition. This coin is very difficult to find like this. They usually are scrubbed, messed up. They're not nearly as common as the quarters or the dimes. And just a perfect grade, Perfect grade, perfect look, 1,300 bucks. That's like $50 over CPG. If you're a Hawaiian collector, this is a coin to put away. All right, Rattler alert. I still don't have my maraca. I need to get it. I keep forgetting. It's because I'm busy. 64 CAC Rattler, blast white coin. A tough coin to find in a Rattler above 63. Not many auction records out there. A 65 sold recently, I think, for about 1,100 bucks. This coin is $600. Coin could easily 5 at NGC. It shouldn't 5 CAC. It's just not quite enough luster. Although the surfaces are pretty nice technically, pretty smooth cheek. Little frost breaks there. Those really aren't even hits. Maybe one hit right there. Little on the neck truncation. Little bit of a weak strike on the breast, but not bad. 600 bucks. All right, this is an out of the ordinary commander's list because I have not one, not two, but 6 foreign coins. That usually doesn't happen, but I grabbed a few of these for a special set. I bought them last year, I think. This coin just came in recently. It was one of a few, but this was my favorite one. I always screw up. How do you say that? Guanajuato. I think it's Guanajuato is the mint. Mexican coin, 8 real. Beautiful color. Really, really, really nice piece. This is 725 bucks, which is about double, probably. Maybe 70% higher than what a normal 63 would go for, but man, the freaking color is just really, really nice. These coins do take on nice color sometimes when they're original, when they've been sitting in the right spots. I love the eagle. I love the Liberty cap with the rays. This is a classic design. United States almost took this design and used it on some 3-cent pieces. Just a great piece. There's some patterns that go along with this. So anyway, 725 bucks for this lovely 8 real. What's next? Oh, all right. This is the only European coin. Well, no, I got to take that back. Not quite. 1751. So this mint mark on a Prussian or German coin is, I think, Berlin. Normally it would be Paris. Fun to learn about all the U.S. or all the world stuff. This is, though, this dude was very popular. This is a big deal. Frederick the Great. Kind of like their George Washington over there. He's been co-opted through various political movements through the years by good guys and bad guys alike, but he did do a tremendously large amount of progressive and good things to move forward society in a time that was pretty freaking brutal. So anyway, a couple shout outs for Frederick the Great. This coin I bought raw. I just don't see them very often, especially over here in the United States, although you can find them in Europe. Just got it back from PCGS AU58, Frederick d'Or. There's also a 2, and I think there's a half. Don't quote me on that. When I first bought this, I couldn't tell based on the size if it was a 1 or a 2. Unfortunately, it was a 1. That being said, I bought it right. Not too much more to say about this. I don't really like dead men on my coins unless they're really special and decent guys, and this guy falls into that category. So anyway, this coin is 5,000 bucks. Do your homework on it. Look up some of the various different auctions that are out there. I think you'll see that this is priced reasonably. Yeah, metallic turn on it too. Strike weakness there too. Keep that in mind. Watch that. 1751 though. Pretty cool coin that's coming up on 300 years old. Okay, this next little list, I'm just going to go through rather quickly. I'm going to say each of the prices individually, and then I'm going to give for the first hour, if you want to buy this entire set, it's 4% off the price with no shipping added on, because it will be over $1,500. So anyway, I bought this and I kept it aside, and I meant to put this on the July 2nd Commander's List and completely freaking brained it. I wanted to have it because they're all 1776 coins. These easily could have circulated in the United States in the colonial times. This one is in Bolivia. I think this is Potosi Mint. It's one of the big silver hoards that's down there, or silver mines, because there was a lot of silver in South America. Boy, the Spanish were brutal conquistadors. If you want to listen to some really crazy stuff, go to the Rest is History podcast and listen to the conquering of the Aztecs and the Incans and what Pizarro and his guys did. It was not pretty. And this is part of that realization, for better or for worse. A lot of silver came out of it. Made Spain very rich. They mostly screwed it up. But they won the World Cup. Congrats, guys. So anyway, this is $395. And here's the next one. The next one is a Spanish piece out of Seville, AU58, very wholesome coin. Very ugly man. Seville Mint, AU58. Always with the wrong turn. Royal crest on the back. This one is 675, 2 reals, of course. Now we move on to the same thing, but in Mexico. This is the Standard Mint, Mexico City, I believe. Same dude, still ugly. Pillar design though, very, very, very popular. 2 reals, some nice color on this one too. Some greens and reds. This is $575, lower grade, of course. All these are relatively common coins too, but they're fun to find with nice original surfaces, graded. They're just fun pieces to put away, and especially when they're in gold. Half escudo, the smallest gold. This one also was made a Spanish variety, so made in Seville, 1776. Did it circulate here? Probably not, but it could have. It absolutely could have. This coin is $775. So anyway, first hour, if you want all 4, then you can buy them all for 4% back of the asking price delivered. After that first hour, they're going to go up individually. But I just think this is cool to put them together, especially in the semi-quincentennial year for our nation. It's a cool thing to kind of throw away in the back of the safe. All right, folks, thanks a bunch for paying attention. It was really nice seeing a lot of folks out in Reno, especially some people that came up to me, and once they found out who I was, they were like, "Oh, I watched the Commander's List." I love hearing that. We're up to over 1,100 subscribers, and we're slowly growing. Anyway, again, hit subscribe if you like this, and until next week, happy hunting.